All right, hello everyone. This is Mr. Crow right here, and we've also got Duck, or War Duck properly.
Hello.
We're here with another bird's eye view, and today we're going to be talking about the biggest topic that happened this week. We're going to be talking a little bit about the Mixer. I guess you can call it shutdown, can't you?
Yeah, it pretty
Close
much
out.
is a shutdown. Shutdown, close out, move over, gone, poof.
Wash your hands. We're out of here. Game over, man. That's how it comes down to. So that's going to be our biggest topic, and who knows where it'll go from here.
Well,
What
we,
we do.
we do plan on what else is out there,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. Yeah, we'll be discussing some things of what's next, what's now. We even have some friends out there who are moving over to Twitch, to Facebook, to many other things. And that's what we're going to be talking about
got
today.
friends? Man, I need some of those.
I have a handful.
I used to have them, then we started playing that golf game, and now I don't know what happened.
Yeah, golf will do that to you. I don't golf and I don't bowl for those two reasons.
All right, so Mixer, what happened? Okay, let's. I don't want to get into that part just yet, but what
yeah.
happened? They just are gone. And here's the thing: is I was over at Mixer a while ago. Like when Ninja went over, I kind of went.
Yeah.
And because I was like, okay, let me see what this is about. When I started playing around with it, I really liked their software. Their platform, I really enjoyed, especially for me with the immediate chat interaction.
That's what I was going to say. Is
Awesome.
I thought it was great to have that the interaction was quick. It was immediate. They were leaps and bounds above YouTube, Twitch. These people have been around for a while, but the Mixer was there. It was like, I swear, 1, maybe 2 second delay max.
Yeah.
And
And
that's if you had bad
and to
connection.
me, it had everything it needed to survive and build,
Yeah.
other than their
Structurally.
plan of how to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
From the technical aspect, they had it. But that's where things started to fall apart. Is Mixer and Microsoft here's the background with Microsoft. If for you that don't know or haven't really followed Microsoft when they get into things, is if it's not a triple, then they're probably not following through with it. If they hit a double, it's a coin flip. If they hit a triple, this still maybe. Unless it's a home run, that's the only time you know that they're sticking with it. And so Microsoft has
no ifs, ands, or buts.
Microsoft has this thing where they have this idea, they start to run with it, they pour a bunch of money, and then they're like, nope, we don't like it, cut. It costs us too much money, and then it's done.
Yeah,
So-
they wash their hands of it and it's done. They write it
So
off.
with Mixer, I was like, okay, they did the ninja thing and I didn't classify the Mixer thing. Okay, the ninja thing as we're gonna bring everybody from Ninja over, and now Mixer's gonna be huge. What I saw,
I think that was their thought, though.
no, I agree, but when I looked at it, well, see, I agree later. Later, I agree. When I very first heard it, and I was like, okay, this is the best $30 million advertisement that you can do.
Oh yeah,
Because
yeah,
I had never
teams
really
ninjas
even
everywhere.
considered or even heard of really Mixer until the Ninja thing. When the Ninja thing happened, I was like,
Correct.
let me go look at this. And so then I was like, oh, I kind of like it.
I think for the most part, the only reason people had heard of Mixer was because it came with their Xbox.
Well, okay, but you're talking
And
like a
then
select
until the
few
Ninja-
that heard about it,
Yeah,
right?
exactly. That was the organic, and that was it. They were doing that slow growth. But you're right. Once they acquired Ninja, people were like, "What?" And
Yeah.
then they got that interest.
And so I went over and I started messing around with it. I was like, I really like this software. I really like this platform. I love the interaction part. There's no
Yeah, the
delay.
interaction
It
was
was
good.
just boom, boom. They had all the chat stickers and blah, 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 the things that you
Yeah.
could do. And I was like, Twitch doesn't have that stuff. They do now because of Mixer, but they didn't.
Yeah, they felt threatened. They do now.
And then what happened is then Mixer said, oh, well, we got an influx, but not exactly what we were looking at. We need a couple more. So then they went and they got Shroud.
And that was a huge
and maybe
thing.
a couple other ones. It was a huge thing.
I think that also
but you're
helped.
talking about Ninja, Shroud,
Yes.
and people base.
Yeah.
Now the thing
But
is
Shroud carries a lot of respect.
and I think Shroud bought. Okay, if you want to talk about what happened with Shroud Ninja, is I think that Shroud brought a larger percentage of his viewers than Ninja did.
Fully agree. Fully agree.
And here's the thing here's where I think it all failed is Microsoft doesn't have the patience or the stick-to-itiveness or whatever. Like I said before about how if they don't hit a triple, they're gone. Yeah. And I think they swung for the big fence with Ninja and Shroud. And when they only got a double where the guy might have been able to get the triple but didn't quite get there, they were like, nope. Because the next thing I heard, and I remember talking, I sent a message to Mr. Krow when I was streaming on Mixer. I sent a message. I was like, hey, look at this article. It's a little bit worrisome.
I remember that.
And that was back in February, and it was the Mixer employees, morale was super low. Their CEO had left, and they had cut their staff down to bare bones minimum, and people were really worried and unhappy. And I was like,
I remember reading that and thinking, oh man, if the morale for that company is this way, that's no longer are you now battling the outside. You've also now got to battle the in. You've got to raise morale. You've got to.
And when I have a business background, so my degree is in. When I looked at that, I was like, okay, if you're cutting your funding to your employees and you're not hiring new folks, you're not forward thinking, you're not into development mode, you're not into trying to push your platform forward, you're into maintenance only.
Yeah, they're maintenance. Yeah.
Maintenance only. And that was where I was like, oh, okay, that's not looking good. Then a couple months later in May, there was the other article that came out when they were talking about the growth of all the platforms and how Mixer was kind of
oh yes.
Facebook gaming was blowing up, YouTube was blowing up, Twitch was blowing up.
They were and especially with the pandemic that's happening.
Yep, and Mixer was like,
whoop.
Yeah, and so that's when I told Mr. Krow, and I was like, hey, I this is dead. They're gonna close. I started telling people they're gonna shut down Mixer, but I thought they were gonna ride out the end of the year and then close it down. Now what happened is they did everybody super dirty in Microsoft fashion, and they were like, I know you're midstream and you never heard about this, but we're gonna publicize this anyway. And people were going into streamers and partners chat and being like, hey, they're closing Mixer, and people being like, what? During their stream. And I was like, ouch, bro. That is just I mean, at least you could have done is, hey, we're gonna put out some information that you're probably not gonna be happy about at this time. So maybe don't stream.
Big news.
Yeah.
Big news coming.
Well, see, I wouldn't even do it that way. I would have been like, we got news that you're probably not going to want to hear at this time. Probably don't stream. Go ahead and do that and then stream afterwards. That's what I would have done in the email. You don't have to like put out what it is, but just like give your people a heads up that they may not be happy with what they're about to hear. People were waking up to the news. It was bad. It was bad.
The way they did it, and then how they're executing it too as well. They've got 30 days, and we've got an audience of streamers. You're a streamer yourself. That's it. One, it's hard to bring a community from one platform to the other.
And I've done it multiple times.
You have.
It is not
the
easiest thing. It is definitely
not easy. And then on top of that, you've also got to try to learn the new platform and try to get things so that the community feels welcomed, and doesn't feel that huge speed bump or whatever it is.
Luckily for me, I had been dabbling around in a bunch of stuff and had been on Twitch before. But moving from dual streaming on YouTube and Twitch to Mixer was very difficult. There was a lot of things to learn. I spent a whole bunch of time on the bots and the overlays and the things to try to figure out how exactly that stuff worked. It was really hard to get those people to come over and watch, but once they were there, they saw the same thing that I did, and they really, really, really liked the platform, the interaction, and that stuff was really, really good. There was a lot of people when I saw this coming and I saw Mixer shutting down, and I was like, okay, I'm going to bail early. I'm going to go to Twitch. And I told everybody that I know, if you're on Mixer, you might want to leave now. Yeah. And I was like, there was a lot of people that had followed me from YouTube and Twitch to Mixer that didn't want to leave Mixer.
Yeah.
Because they really liked that interaction. And when I went back to Twitch, they were like, the delay and man, I was like, ah. And I actually had to adjust my my resolution to stream on Twitch.
Okay.
Because even though I game in 1440.
Dang.
But okay. I have to actually I don't rescale it down to 1080 because it doesn't
that's a bad thing.
It doesn't fit right.
No.
Like it doesn't, if you know about how it works and 8s and stuff like that, it doesn't divide correctly. So I'm like actually streaming like 868 or 886 or something really? Weird because 720 doesn't downscale right and 1080 doesn't downscale right, but there's an 8 something in there that fits perfectly and it gives me a nice clean stream. And the people that can't watch in 1080 can still watch, and the people that don't want to watch in 720 can still watch in a little bit higher resolution.
Yeah. See, and I just take the easy route.
Yeah.
So these are things though we haven't even told them what's happened with. They've been acquired. Let's right. It's
right. Well, so Krow, what's their plan then?
So the plan is you have 30 days as of last Monday, if I remember right.
I think it's on the 22nd. Yeah.
22nd. Yeah. You have 30 days. And I think Mixer's letter was like, don't worry, we got you covered. What we're going to be doing is you can go to Facebook Gaming.
Facebook?
Because, that's the next biggest
where everybody knows my name and there's no anonymity and they steal all my privacy stuff?
Exactly.
Facebook.
Oh, man. Yeah, I didn't know what to do. Like me, I heard Facebook and I was like, yep, there's the door. See ya. And I'm out.
And that's exactly what happened is Shroud and Ninja both said, yeah, we ain't going to Facebook.
Yeah. That's probably one of the smartest things you can do.
But, I mean, if you look at those two guys, dude, they signed the sweetest sweetheart deal in the world. You gave me 30 million or 10 million, and I was supposed to be here for 2 to 3 to 5 years. I'm here less than a year. I could keep my money, and I get to go do whatever the hell I want.
That was a freaking smart lawyer.
That was a genius,
hey, if you cancel my contract, I'm still paid in full.
Yeah,
I just got a signing bonus.
Ninja and Shroud are geniuses. Oh, yeah. That's all I got to say about that. And all those people that made fun of them for going to Mixer, shame, because they outsmarted you bad, did they? If you would have jumped, you would have had all that money too. And now you're just
So. But the partners on Mixer, they got a little bit of a bonus or a little bit of a sign-on check.
If they go in with Facebook Gaming, it was like $2,500 cash signing bonus.
And from what I know of that, the $2,500 is, all right, you're partnered with Mixer. We're going to bring you over here. We're going to skyrocket you right to the Facebook Gaming. You're going to be partnered. You're monetized. Here's all the things that you need to do. Here's $2,500 check.
Give me your real name and all your privacy settings and everything that goes with Facebook.
Yeah.
And make sure you post in Facebook. You can't use any of my content. Oh, never mind. That's a fake thing. Never mind.
Yeah. The thing too that I know that they had is they have a 90-day exclusivity. Like they have to only stream to Facebook for 90 days.
90 days, who cares? Like that's
my
nothing, dude. I was like,
it's 90 days.
Okay, you're gonna give me $2,500 for 90 days, and then I can go and do whatever the hell I want.
And then you get to do whatever you want.
Okay,
sign me up.
Sign
me up.
And from Facebook, that's not the stupidest idea.
No,
it's not the smartest idea, but it's not the stupidest idea because they're like, okay, come and learn Facebook gaming for 90 days.
Come be frustrated while you stream for 90 days and then
Well, some people like it, dude. There's a lot of people over there that really enjoy it over there.
it is growing. It is growing.
It's one of those things where go where you're comfortable. Now, so here's the thing: is do we still want to talk about Facebook or we want to go into what's there?
I think if people don't know about Facebook, it has potential. Let's put it that way. Where Mixer was that flat line, Facebook grew.
See, and I think, but here's the thing: is I really think that if Microsoft, if it wasn't Microsoft, if it wasn't them just giving up, Mixer could have made it, and Mixer could have been fine. But they tried to do something you can't do with streaming platforms: is artificially create communities.
Yeah.
You can't.
It takes time.
You can't just and here's the thing: is why don't you raid all the time, or why don't you this? And I was like, okay, because if I raid a channel, and I take 5, 10, 20 people over there, and some people just feel obligated to follow.
Yes. And
so now you have this person that just feels obligated to follow. They followed, and then they never, ever, ever, ever go back to that channel.
And to me, I'm like, thanks for the follow, but I would have rather you just said hello. Yeah.
And so I do it sometimes, but I'm not a huge thing about raids. And here's the thing: is lately I've had some big raids, like 250 people popping in at one time and 50 people popping in at one time, and I was like, my bot's just melting down and going crazy, and I'm like, what the hell? and those people will
help me,
and I'll keep like half of those people will continue to watch me through my stream. And then
they'll finish it out.
And then out of those 250 people, I'll end up with 3 people that I see back.
Yeah.
And I'm like, and don't get me wrong, I am happy about those 3 people that come back, because those 3 people are super interactive and I've really enjoyed. And one of the guys actually is a guy that I started playing the game with now. Like I really enjoy playing with him on that game. And so I'm like, okay, this is how raids can work, but this is about how they work. And sometimes, and so what happens is you get this inflated channel with a bunch of followers and still 10 people watching. And that's where it's kind of like, okay. And that's what I like, kind of like Facebook is kind of going to do right now. They're going to blow up right now.
They're going to blow up.
And then it's going to level up. People are going to like, okay, I just don't like Facebook, or I can handle Facebook and I'm going to stay. Or when I'm chatting, people know my real name and I really don't like that. And that's kind of where like, it's really hard with Facebook is it's your real name. You're out there. And for me, I'm like, okay.
And
if you want to do all the work and find out who I am, it's probably not that hard.
No.
But I don't want to just put that out there and where I live and everything else and have somebody get swatted or something like that. That would just be horrible. And that's the thing I worry about Facebook is I
didn't think about that.
Is how much easier, right? So how much easier would it be to swat somebody on Facebook or like the other guy I was reading an article about, he gets 10 pizzas a day, bro. People send him 10 pizzas a day. And he's afraid to, like, he is so traumatized by this now that he doesn't even like to answer his door because it's somebody delivering pizzas to him every day. Every day. I was like, wow. Okay. So there's like, that's the hard part is like, people got your real name. People can easily find out anything about you on Facebook. They can find that's like, ugh. So that's like one of the biggest drawbacks. Now, I did go watch a couple videos on Facebook.
Okay.
It's just not for me. I don't have Facebook, so I really couldn't chat or interact with anybody other than just watch a video. And what I could see by my limited access, I was like, not really.
Yeah, it's not my style. I don't interact well with it.
And so you have Twitch, you have Facebook, and you have YouTube, and then you have some other stuff which we'll talk about in a minute.
Yeah,
but
DLive caffeine. Yeah.
But like Twitch isn't the end all streaming platform right now. For me, it's kind of the best of the worst, or the best of the. I don't want to say best of the best. It's kind of like
It's not even the best of the best. It's Twitch is there.
well,
Let's be
it's
honest,
more than that though. Twitch has the ability to have you have viewers.
It does, yes.
YouTube's
they don't
best
do
thing
anything for
is the discoverability. But
That's missing from every platform.
all those people that find you on YouTube and subscribe won't get notified that you're streaming though because they don't care about streamers.
One of the biggest,
so it's like, oh yeah, you can get found on YouTube, but they won't ever watch you streaming because they won't ever know you're streaming.
They're like, oh, you're live. I caught you live. I thought you were dead.
Yeah, I was just kidding. I was live 4 hours ago. Sorry.
And I'm starting to get the same thing now. I don't know. Maybe this is an excuse that people are just used to saying, but I'm starting to hear the same
I was
thing
unfollowed
from
on Twitch?
Twitch.
Oh, see, I got
No, I'm not getting the unfollowed. I have over the past.
I
2
got
weeks,
the from a guy that I game with that's always in my chat was, why am I not followed to you all of a sudden? And I was like,
oh,
I was like, what? Twisted was
Good
like,
times.
Twisted was like, how did I get? And I was like, well, sometimes you're a jerk and you just do that. But if you didn't know about it, then that's my, So
see, and I have some people in the chat that would be upset because they're also my beta testers at times too.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, go ahead and click unfollow, and then go ahead and click follow. And then lately they're like, what's my follow age? You've only been here for 30 days. I'm like, what? You've been here for like 2 years. But yeah. That's
I don't know. But like I said, all of them have their problems, but there's like, it's what works best for you. If you're more of just a video creator, then YouTube is kind of the place for you.
YouTube's your place.
But like for me, I despise editing. I can do it. It just takes me so long, and it's probably not all that good. And so it's like I much prefer the live stream because I enjoy the interaction, the immediate interaction with people.
Yes.
And so like they each have their goods and their bads. To me though is well, I just never felt like YouTube cared about streamers when I was on YouTube.
No.
I felt like they were like, if you're not making videos, then And
I feel like they made it worse too.
I do because from statistically from when the first year I was on YouTube and I was streaming and all that, I was getting like 1 million hits through the year or something like that.
Okay. For the year? Okay.
I think it was through the year. And then the next year I streamed on YouTube, it went down to like 40%. I only got like 400,000. And I was like, okay, I didn't do anything differently. I've been playing the same stuff. And I have the same amount of viewers, and I have more subs than I did before, but not at the level. The
quality. Yeah.
And it's like, and then people were like, "Oh, I didn't know you were live," and blah blah blah, and
figuring out
I got unsubbed, yeah, and I was like, I didn't, I was like, okay, so I was like, I'm gonna go to Twitch and so that was my own personal. That's where I feel comfortable now is at Twitch. So that's my thing.
I'm the same.
the same. YouTube's good for discoverability. That's why we're putting videos on there, and because it's the best place to store videos and to do things like that. It really is. So if you're a content creator, as in videos, YouTube's your place. YouTube is your place for sure.
Fully agree.
Now, there is a couple of them, like DLive is the blockchain Bitcoin blah blah thing, and that's over my head. I don't understand it. I tried to stream on there, and I was like, I don't get it. So I don't. It's just not for me.
I don't even think they get it.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
And they're so small.
And they don't know what to do.
And they're so small, they don't even register on like the market share when they talk about where's the market share of streamers, where Twitch has anywhere from 60 something to 75% are the numbers I hear. And then YouTube's got like, what is it? 30. 20.
It's like the high 20s.
Yeah, high 20. And then Facebook had like 3 or
10. It's like 2018. They were in the 3. They had about 3% of the market share.
And they're growing, but growing like they can double and still not really register.
It's going to be hard because now you got to take in consideration too what we're talking about, owning the market share. Facebook just acquired Mixer, so they're going to take that market share. And
Yeah,
so
but
this year may look good for them on
Yeah.
paper. We'll see next year.
That was only at 3%. And like I said, I dropped into a lot of Mixer streamers and just kind of listening to them, and they were like, I'm not going to Facebook.
No.
I think I dropped in 15 channels and only one was going to Facebook.
That's pretty good then.
And one other guy was going to this place Trovo Live, which is
Okay.
I just heard about it. I stopped by. It looks exactly like Mixer to me. It's called Trovo, TROVO.live. And it looks I had to look really close because I even thought it was
looks
the
like
little
a
pink
baby
embers.
Mixer.
It even had like the
Yeah,
little
yeah.
pink ember things, and it had the stickers, and I was like, is this Mixer? I was like, what is this? And
This is
but-
Mixer in dark mode.
but when I did the background on that place, it is owned by the largest Chinese company, and so I
Bring
like
in the money.
Well, for me, it was I can't because of my job and my background and that kind of stuff. I cannot get involved and sign up with that just because I don't know what they're doing, right? And I can't give that kind of information out.
This is why Duck's not on TikTok
Or Facebook. Well, yeah, TikTok. We're not even allowed to put those on our phones or anything. So
You don't do TikTok as well.
yeah. So see, the privacy stuff is I don't know. Anyway,
We're not talking about privacy. We're talking about Facebook gaming. They know everything,
they do.
including the phone that you have, so that they can give you your ads.
Oh yeah,
We're all
because
good.
you have to like verify and everything. So give me
yeah.
your phone number.
Yeah.
We won't give that out to anybody.
We'll just hold on to it.
Wait, I'm getting a phone call. Oh, it's an advertisement from Facebook. Hold on.
Hey, I've got an ad from about Trovo now.
Yeah.
I just got notified somebody went live.
All right. So yes, there's places out there for you to stream. Mixer,
there's tons.
you did
Tons.
everybody so dirty. Shame on you, Microsoft. I can't believe you
Yeah.
did that to people. At least you should have emailed the partners and let them know something's coming up because that's just
The
bad.
thing that blows my mind is how fast they're doing it. 30 days.
Yeah,
They're done.
but you got to think
done.
about it from the business, right? We're like, fuck, we're out of here.
exactly.
We're pulling the ripcord. Hit the ejectocito button, cause we're gone. Why drag it out, right?
Yeah, they're
30
not gonna
days.
drag- yeah.
30 days. Go to Facebook. Facebook wants you, and we just don't want to promote YouTube or Twitch. So our only other choice was Facebook, and they paid us a whole bunch of money. So
They took away your choice.
I like how they're
Because
like,
they forced you to
oh,
Facebook.
we're partnering with
took care of you.
Facebook, and
Yeah.
they're like,
exactly.
not that we got paid or anything, but
The donut behind that.
we're giving
As I'm holding
them
my briefcase.
we're
that's
giving them
handcuffed to
all
my
our
briefcase.
contracts and everything except for the software. That's still ours. You can't have that. We sold that to Trovo, I think, but I don't know. Shh.
That's gonna be true.
I know. You heard it. If it's true, you heard it first right here on the bird's eye view. All right, final thoughts about all this?
Final thoughts. I would actually let everybody know if final thoughts. Everybody goes to Twitch for streaming, so at least you got that advertisement there. It's a hard uphill battle. You're going to be starting all over. Use your social media wisely. Get discovered. Stream to or put some content out there on YouTube and
Network,
things.
but don't base it on
Network.
raids. Network, but don't base it
Net-
on raids. People that like you will watch you, but people that come in raids will just follow you and never see you again.
Don't base your stuff on numbers. Base it on the views.
Yeah.
Not
even that.
Don't look at numbers. Look at numbers. No, don't.
Are you comfortable and are you having fun? That's the name of the
That's the
game.
biggest
Because
thing right
not
there.
everybody's going to blow up and be a Shroud or a Ninja and everything, but you got to do this for the right reason. If you're in it for the money, I feel
need to
sorry
find a
for
new
you.
hobby.
I feel sorry for you if you're in it for
need
the
to find
money.
a new hobby 'cause you're not going to make any money. You're not going to make money.
All right. Krow streams on Twitch. You'll find his link in the description down below. I stream on Twitch. You'll find it in the description down below. You're going to find both these videos on Krow's YouTube and my YouTube. So watch it wherever. Leave a comment. Let us know what you want us to talk about. Let us know how we can improve. Let us know if you even like this or you don't. Just let us know something. Comment about something, even if it's just saying hi. Let us know. Talk to us, please. We need somebody to talk to.
We need someone to talk to. We need friends. I need more.
That's
than
right.
5
We
friends.
do need friends.
And now that we finished this, and we're gonna go take 24 hours to edit it because we don't know what the crap we're doing.
That's true.
Not.
Although we don't really edit it, we just throw it up because it is what it is.
I cut the front, I cut the back, and
I'm not gonna edit out Crow's bloopers.
I am a blooper. You'd be this duck.
All right, everybody. We will see you on the stream and in the comments. Comment
in the comments.
That's
Comment,
right.
dang it.
That's right. Comment.
Maybe I'll give you something if you comment.
Ooh.
I won't, but maybe.
I'll give you a thumbs up.
I'll do that.
Or 2.
I'll reply to your comment.
Hey there. I always reply to comments, even if it's a
reply.
mean one, BVD. I mean, sorry. We'll have to edit that part out.
Yeah. Great. Now we gotta edit.
All right. Much love, all.
See you later.